you brought us That was smart. He brought him out because he's right. He brought him right. He brought him
Welcome to Love My 419 from the Harold Jaffe Jr. Studios. I'm Bill Delaney, Sandy Eisenberg, Steve Reeby, and we have a lot to talk about today.
Boy, do we.
You got it. The U.S. gymnastics coach is about to miss any upcoming Olympics.
Never to see a cartwheel ever again.
Right. Also, Belamere is the sweetest romantic spot in the country.
Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
The mayor is looking outside the 419 for inside control. And Sir Elton John is blowing out 50-year candle in the wind.
That sounds obscene.
Okay. All of these stories when we return. Please stay with us. We'll be right back.
Love My 419 is brought to you by Harold Jaffe Jewelers. Without them, there is no Love My 419. And without Love My 419, how do you know about all the wonderful people, places, businesses, and things that make up the 419? So stop into Harold Jaffe Jewelers anytime, Monday through Saturday, and let them know how much you appreciate them, bringing you the quality television like Love My 419. They're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you for watching Love My 419.
More of Love My 419 in a moment, but right now we have Mr. Jeff Jaffe, our man from across the way. Mr. Jeff Jaffe.
Yes, good morning.
What's new?
New York, New Jersey, everything but Old Forge. You know where Old Forge is? Yeah, everything but that. So
It was there
that's
in
about
Valley
it. I forgot anything.
I do. You know, I was thinking. We've been doing this
That's
for
probably
a while
first
now, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know that I've ever really talked to you, any of you, about the fact that we are also buyers of precious metals and diamonds and things like that.
Yes.
And what we more often than not do is we try to help families dispose of things or remodel things, because we do all the custom design. So the whole idea for us is that if you've got things lying around that are just taking up space and may have some value, we're happy to give you a quotation. We're happy to help you remodel it if you want, or we'll just buy it and we'll actually process it and make it into other things ourselves.
Wow.
Yeah, that's one of
And
those
they
things
do
about doing
beautiful
custom.
work because I know this for a fact because he did that with a necklace. Jeffrey did it with my wonderful diamond earrings.
That's right. That's right. But every once in a while we get lucky.
So it makes you
it's-
so gorgeous.
It was just a fluke that we did a nice job for you.
Formaldehyde.
Well, and I just know there's going to be those viewers out there. There's going to be those one or two guys. Is he talking furniture? No. He's talking jewelry.
Jewels,
He's
yeah.
not going to redo your chaperone,
Yeah.
okay?
Hey,
Chaperone.
Yeah,
So
that.
Bring your family
I
jewels
haven't
down
seen
there,
a chaperone in a while.
That's why I brought it up.
Bring your family
No,
jewels.
in fact, bring your family jewels. If nothing else, we'll clean them and check them and make sure everything's in good shape for you.
There's so
Okay.
much there.
All right.
With that being said, I think we need to take a break. We'll be right
I
back
need
after
more
this.
coffee.
Love My 419, brought to you in part by Amy's Cleaning Service, the Wonder Woman of cleaning. Feature your business now on Love My 419. Now back to Love My 419 on NBC 24.
Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Bill, Sandy, and Steve. And Steve, what do we got here?
I know what I'd like to have is some popcorn right now.
Well, that'd be good.
I want the one with chocolate in it.
Oh, and
protein.
And who's got the best popcorn? Rachel
Rachel
Michaels. She
Popcorn.
does. So if you go in the store today, no, don't go now. Wait till
right,
the show's
all
over,
right.
people.
Well,
Okay?
wait till she opens.
Right. Tell her how much you love the show, and you can receive your free bag of mini popcorn if you mention
Love My 419.
Yeah, hey, there we go.
There you go.
Okay, Wade names African-American female chief of staff. She is from Dayton.
Dayton.
Katie
And
Crosby.
she was in charge of human relations down there, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So does that make her?
Why can't we
a
pick
chief
somebody
of
from here? I
staff?
mean, is there a real problem?
She does have a very impressive resume. That I will say. But I do
Well, let's see what she's gonna do.
understand what you're saying, because I guess now what he's doing is going outside of the city,
trying to, fill in these positions in his cabinet.
Yeah, well, that I went to city council this past week, and this kind of coincides with what we're looking at here of going outside to get people in. It's going to cost $75,000 with this organization that does recruiting to find someone, whether it be here or around the whole country. I don't know.
Yeah, but they said if they found somebody here, they wouldn't charge.
Oh, interesting.
Well, then what are they going to concentrate on?
Outside the city.
I think so. Okay, that pretty much handles that thing, right?
Well, my thought is if that gets us the best person, why not?
A lot of times, though, I see people that come into Toledo that don't know anything about the city, don't know anything about the history, don't know who you can talk to, who you can trust, who you can't trust, and they're here and they're gone, and they screw up things and close the door and walk out. I can remember when Walter Kane was the city manager and didn't bother to do anything about Spring Meadows, and Spring Meadows went to Holland, and it should have been part of Toledo, Ohio, and all that tax dollars went to Holland and not to the city of Toledo. And I was on council at that time, and let me tell you, he didn't tell any of us what was going on. So out-of-towners are sometimes good because they bring a new perspective, and sometimes out-of-towners are stupid.
What I'd like to see is just come out and tell us the truth of what's going on. Everything seems to be hidden, and I'm kind of tired of it.
It's statewide, it's national. I mean, nothing's transparent. Transparency is a good word.
Donald's transparent. He just comes out with anything he wants. It's cool.
No, Donald comes out with everything in his mind. It comes out of his mouth.
And that's good. I love what he does. Thank you very much.
He's nuts.
Anyway,
Extremely
hazing.
So.
I hate to move on.
Yeah.
Sandy, are you done? You keep rattling. Anyway, hazing at BGSU is amazing anymore. A member of Kappa Kappa Gamma sorority used a tree branch to hit at least one new member by failing to answer a fraternity trivia question correctly.
No, really stupid crap.
And a new Phi Kappa Psi, I guess that's the way you say it.
Yes.
Right. A member grabbed a non-member, spun her against a tree, and kissed her without permission, according to the university records.
Wow.
Now, this stuff has got to come to an end. I mean, this hazing thing, when you get people that are dying and all this kind of...
Yeah, alcohol poisoning, don't tell anybody. Same thing with these kids.
Yeah.
Somebody sent a Twitter or Facebook and said, don't talk. The booze will be free for 3 weeks. Don't talk about anything.
Right.
Well, kids die. It's that kid that died from alcoholic poisoning. It's a cover-up. They're only suspended till 2020.
Well,
a lot of other universities kick these fraternities permanently.
Permanently. And they
off
should be.
Campus.
I think
they should not be part of campus.
What has this got to do with part of learning in the institutions, for crying out loud?
Well, it's nice for the camaraderie.
What are they learning? How to drink?
Well, it's not. Yes, they are.
Yeah, well,
and doing a lot of pot.
I used to do that a lot.
Right, but that's just...
Then I quit.
I mean, be creative. There's other things you could do than beating somebody with a branch. I mean, seriously?
that is probably one of the minor issues, I would have to bet you, because you got kids dying of alcohol poisoning, you got kids that are beaten within an inch of their lives. I mean, it's a lot of stupid stuff, and these kids don't realize what goes on, in small groups that get bigger and bigger. It's like you see protesters on the street. All of a sudden, they're happy and they're nice and they're going along, and all of a sudden, somebody whacks somebody and somebody whacks somebody, and pretty soon you got a huge melee. Or drives a car and kills a bunch of people in Charlottesville, Virginia.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's just, kind of...
But they were not. But they were nice people.
Yeah.
But they were nice people.
A little bit on both sides. Okay.
Yeah. Well, not. There were a bunch of creepy Nazis.
Oh, those Nazis.
Yeah, those Nazis. The one that your president thinks are good people.
Stop. He did not say that. He didn't say that.
Yes, he did.
He says a little bit of blame on both sides. Is the way he said it.
Well, he's a jerk.
And you're no better.
Oh, yeah, I am.
No, you're a bigger jerk.
No, I'm not. You're a bigger jerk.
Oh.
You're just short.
And you have no... Excuse me, folks. I just want to get rid of this person right now. Oh.
Not
And
that
I
we're
moved the mic. I
advocating
moved the
violence.
mic. Okay, we'll be back after this message. I'm going to take care of this in the meantime. Stay with us.
Love My 419. Brought to you in part by Powell's Beauty Supply, servicing Toledo for over 30 years. Also brought to you by The Butler, Master Barber, changing lives one haircut at a time. Find him inside the Operations Barber Shop, 1824 North Reynolds Road. Coming up, more Love My 419.
So what do you get the woman who gives you the best gift of all? Harold Jaffe Jewelers, one of a kind. Always has been and always will be. She deserved Harold Jaffe.
And someday, so will she.
Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Bill. This is Blabbermouth. And Steve, because she keeps interrupting everything. So anyway, we want to talk
I resemble
about...
that remark.
Yes, you do. We want to talk... This is the nation with our perspective, the 419 perspective. So here we go. The U.S. gymnastics coach received the maximum. Am I assuming?
So far.
Yes.
40 of the 175 years he's going to get. But this is so interesting. So I've coached
You coach gymnastics.
gymnastics. I'm still currently coaching out at Acceleration Gymnastics. I've been coaching close to 40 years.
Wow.
So
He was
I've been
but a
coaching
child.
a long, long time.
But a child.
There is more to come. Let me just tell you. So, I mean, for those of you that have not seen this, so USA Gymnastics, Michigan State University, and a well-known club which produced one of the Olympians, Jordan Weber, all utilize a team sports doctor. This was Larry Nasser. He's been an authority
For years.
on
A lot of
the
things for years.
biomechanics of gymnastics and rehabilitation. So, you know, now the dirt has come out because he has been, you know, being improper with a lot of these elite gymnasts. Right. And now what has come out are some of our top Olympians have now come out. And I mean, and there's going to be more coming. So right now they're at Michigan State University. They are appealing for what are you going to call her? The principal, or not the principal, or whatever.
President.
Yeah, the president of Michigan State to resign because there's a cover-up, you know.
Well, two people already resigned on the board.
Two people have resigned, and actually the chairman for the USA Gymnastics stepped down 2 years ago because now they're looking at what was going on with the United States program, our successful USA program, because we've been winning gold medals at the Olympics and World Championships for years.
Right.
So now we've been hush-hush.
Including Simone Biles.
Simone
Believe
Biles,
me, folks, Steve knows what's going on
I
there.
know.
Yeah.
Yes. So, I mean, there's more coming out. I mean, actually, Simone Biles, who's our current reigning world and Olympic champion,
Terrific.
you know, they actually paid her off. They paid her over $1 million to keep quiet. But now, you know, the time has come. You know, the check's cleared, and she came out and said this, you know.
So he won't last very long in the joint, I can tell you.
He won't. But what is the main thing with this? Who else was accountable in keeping this whole scandal
I can't
quiet?
believe, and Michigan State never knew it. Shame.
Well, somebody did. Allegedly.
Somebody knew.
Yeah,
All I'm saying
knew.
is stay tuned because there is so much more coming out.
I mean,
There's
how
so
many
much
more
going to
years?
happen,
How many
too.
more years can the guy get? Well, they'll kill him
up
in
to
the first month.
175, I guess, right?
They do not like child molesters.
Yes.
They don't like deviants.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to
bad
move
guy.
on from that because we've belabored that one enough. But cloning monkeys using techniques that created Dolly the sheep.
Yeah.
And next step, humans?
This is interesting.
This is going a little over the hill.
This is interesting.
Nobody wants to clone me. I know that.
That's true.
Shut up.
But I mean, you know,
they will, and we need more Republicans. But go ahead.
What we've got, you know, they're utilizing science, you know, to hopefully come up with methods and different things to eradicate some of the illnesses that are coming on. And I think cloning monkeys, I mean, because monkeys are the closest to having the same DNA as humans. So through them, and experimentation, they can hopefully apply some of the things on monkeys first to try to figure out, cures for what's going on with us. But
cancer right away. But
could you imagine if they're cloning humans?
I could not think of too many I wanted cloned.
Oh, I can.
You can?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk later.
Couple Brad Pitt songs
the
walking
way you
around
said
there
that,
aren't bad.
Tom Brady. Blah.
Yeah, you can clone a couple of them.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah,
An
hello.
older Tom Brady.
Some Giselle Bunchins.
Not for me, honey, but Tom's okay.
Okay, well, there you go.
I hate to
Whatever
move
floats
things
your boat.
along, but
floats your
Sir
boat.
Elton John, you remember him?
Oh, I like Elton John.
Yeah, well, tour career quits. He quits.
I
think it's time.
I almost couldn't go to work.
It's time.
My sorority members were so upset when this announcement came out. You know what? He's got a family now. Him and his husband are doing well. I mean, I saw him last year.
He's got
at the
two young kids.
Yeah, he's got
and
two
he
young
wants to
kids.
spend time with them.
I saw him at the Huntington Center. While that was a fabulous concert, he can't quite hit the notes that he used to be able to.
Can he?
Yeah, but he's
happens,
still fabulous. And then what they're saying, over 50 years of touring, that's a long time.
I'm tired just thinking about it.
I mean,
That's a lot of singing.
That's a
and
lot.
playing
That's a
piano.
lot of candle
But
in the
he
wind.
is, yeah, but he is, you
all
know
I'm
what?
saying.
He is so talented. That,
a lot
but
of
he's
candle.
still going to do
he just
his,
blew the candle out,
he's
I
still
guess,
going to
huh?
do some songs.
Yeah.
etc.
He's still going to do some songs, and he's going to do a little bit more philanthropy. He says there's a couple more charities. He's big with the HIV and AIDS Foundation, so a couple more things he wants to
All
do.
right,
So,
moving along with this.
There you
And
go.
did I say about Neil Diamond? Did I?
Oh yeah, and Neil Diamond's another one of our.
Another one's going to quit touring. He's got Parkinson's,
Parkinson's, yeah.
which is a very debilitating disease.
It's
very
bad.
debilitating.
It is.
Okay.
It is. So.
These
So sad.
are 419 stories you need to know when we return. Please stay tuned. Be right back.
Love My 419, brought to you in part by the Joe Hamill team of Key Realty, voted by you, the 419.
Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Bill, Sandy, Steve, and these are stories you need to know.
The 419 stories you need to know!
There he goes again.
But,
okay, Steve.
But first, we've got to thank two of our newest sponsors.
Yeah.
Three Kings Clothing is hooking you guys up 20% off your orders if you use the promo code LOVE, hashtag Love My 419.
Okay.
So that's cool.
Right, yeah.
And then I need some samples. I'm just saying.
That's two of us.
Samples.
Samples,
Well, is
please.
it t-shirts or cake?
No,
Cake.
Cake.
Sweet City Cakes, okay? Valentine's coming up, guys.
Yummy.
Ladies, and hey, guys too like cakes. But if you have a $5 off any order, if you go and use hashtag LoveMy419, and the deadline is February 7th. So we got to thank both of our sponsors, because without them, you don't have us. There you go.
And then if you didn't have us, it would be so boring.
Right. There you go.
Okay, now here's the stories you need to know. Number one is Belamere Suites was voted the most romantic in the U.S.
Yeah.
I can attest to this. It's been years ago,
Uh-huh.
but I can
I bet.
attest to it.
Oh.
And
Yeah,
how
it's been a long
many
time.
years was it?
Oh, you
quite
walked
a
into
few,
the Love
quite a few.
Shack, did you now, Bill?
Well, I'll tell you what. They used to be a sponsor, I guess, here.
Yeah.
And
the first.
it's on the wall
first
back
big,
there.
Yeah, first big spot.
Why
I
aren't
keep
they
seeing it.
now?
I don't
Well,
know.
I guess that somebody who shall not be named went to the boss and said nasty things about our producer that were not true. And that's all she wrote. And he needs to come back and talk to our producer.
Yeah.
And never spoke to him,
No.
never tried to verify,
And I know
never
John.
tried
I mean,
to qualify.
it's been a long time.
Good guy. Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
good guy. Yeah.
But way to go.
So-
But that's a great award, because the award was in the Huffington Post, and TripAdvisor bestowed them with this Bow, chicka, wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Bow,
John
wow, wow.
Kemchak, call our producer.
Okay, what about the fire department? Recruits mass casualty training.
Always.
What
This
are we setting up
This
for?
is
What is
kind of
this?
cool. So
They just do it.
Yeah,
I
they
mean, it's
just do
part
it.
of their training.
It
I know,
is.
but isn't that the early college thing?
well, it was the
The
Toledo
early
Early
college
College High School
Yeah,
students.
yeah, yeah.
They played a part in
Well,
some
a lot
of
of
this.
those kids
Oh, that
want to be
place is
training.
marvelous.
firefighters.
Yeah.
I attest to this one too.
Yeah.
That is one fantastic.
It's really,
The
really
fire
cool.
Center,
department in Toledo / and Lucas County, they are, all of them, the best.
Yep.
I know Sylvania, God bless them, they've taken care of me on a couple of times, my kids. I mean, they are wonderful. They're very well trained.
Mm-hmm.
They're very conscientious. They're very responsible. And they all look really good.
Yeah, well, you
there's-
promoted them,
well,
so
there's
you know
that. I won't disagree.
Okay, the most powerful opiate
Opioid
opioid
problems are in
found in
Port
Port Clinton. What's the story here?
Really, I'm
Yeah.
Very weird.
Yeah, I mean it's
much more powerful.
More powerful.
than what's just normally out on the streets and out.
Yeah,
Port
we've-
Clinton.
This has
Clinton,
got to
I
come to
wonder.
an end, folks. We've
We're
this
killing
is
our
crazy.
kids.
They're killing themselves,
Well,
and that's a sad
you
state
know,
of affairs.
they
here.
run that day's log in the Blade on Monday.
Yeah.
You know how many the coroner's reports.
Oh, those, yeah.
I betcha I counted at least 12 death by high
Yeah.
toxicity, fentanyl, and all the other crap that gets shoved everybody. It
Well,
gets shoved to everybody.
And it's weird to think that they're finding a more powerful strain in Port Clinton because you think about Cedar Point and
All those
everybody
kids.
that's kind of scary.
Yeah,
Yes.
no kidding.
I mean,
Okay.
that's
Listen,
really
they can
this-
come from Canada on the boats.
That's really
kids.
scary.
Who
Yeah.
knows where it's coming from, but we got to
Well,
stop it.
yeah.
Okay, adult hockey at Tam-o-Shanter.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm going to really try out for
And I'm
that.
not going to do that because I can't skate worth a
I
hoot,
can
so-
skate. I mean,
oh, yeah, I like to see you do it now.
It was not easy. I went to Grossinger's on my honeymoon. I spent more time.
That's back in the Stone Age.
Yes, it was. I spent more time falling on my tush.
Oh, that's
than
what caused that.
That's what caused it.
Yeah.
Well, I never hit my head, mostly
Oh.
my tush.
Stay tuned for the premiere movie. I, Sandy, coming to a theater near you.
Explain it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's interesting. So now adults now that are kind of wanting to, live precariously through their kids
Yeah.
can now
Go
take
play
adult
hockey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
Tam-o-Shanter is a great
Never-
place.
I'm
too.
sorry, I never understood that game at all. I thought it was how many guys could go over the wall and the other ones come back and not hit each other. And I thought that's the way they scored.
No,
No?
that's Saturday night at Mojo's.
Okay,
No,
okay, I
no,
got that.
that's a
Okay.
whole different.
All right, I'm getting the signals here.
You're getting the
We got to
signal.
take a break
Got it.
here. We'll be right back with more of Love My 419 in a moment.
Love My 419 is brought to you in part by 360 Painting, the residential and commercial painting experts. Contact them today for more information or to book a quote, please call 419-360-9121.
Okay, this is love and love.
Little.
Fun and love in the 419.
Fun in the 419.
This is the 6th annual celeb waiter
It's
night.
a great. I've been.
I don't know,
lucky.
I haven't seen that.
It's great. Luckily I've been a celebrity waiter at all 6 of these.
Oh.
And it is a great event, and it is to all the proceeds go toward the Northwest Ohio Psychiatric Hospital and the Thomas W. Warner Center over there on
I love
Ashland.
Tom Werner.
Let's go to this.
Yeah,
and
it's-
maybe we can trip him on the way through. And
It's a great time. It's at Zia's. A lot of food, a lot of fun, a lot of people.
It's called
Okay.
Heart and Soul.
Heart and Soul. Yep.
And Zia's is at the docks, and it's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to provide funds for those that are afflicted with
Yep.
mental health
Yep.
issues.
February 5th from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So.
Excellent.
Very
excellent.
cool.
Um,
And you know who's very active? Our friend from Design It.
Consign it.
Consign
yes.
it.
Our friend Tony Racer.
Tony,
Yeah.
yep.
okay, let's
Basically started it.
move on to one other thing
He's
here.
great.
Okay, let's talk about bars for 1 second here because I like
Yes.
bars myself.
Behind bars or in
Blarney,
a bar?
no, go to a
Oh.
bar, have a drink.
Yes.
The Blarney Shamrock Shuffle.
Yes.
And sign up
Yeah. So
deadline or what?
This is a big event. So this is the St. Patty's Fun Day Shuffle. So it's basically a 3-miler run and walk downtown,
okay.
and then it follows up with the big party in the tent. Now, all the proceeds from this are going to go towards the firemen. Ed, that owns the Blarney, is a big supporter of everything to do with the firemen and everything. So this is a chance.
He's a great guy.
He really, really is. So
very nice young man.
And this also
well.
benefits the Muscular Dystrophy Foundation. So
very cool.
Yeah, but the key point is, if you want to be part of this, your last day to register is on the 31st. So you better, get on that pretty quick.
Right.
So.
Okay. And look, when we return, we'll have our final thoughts, and we'll be right back after this message. Stay with us.
Love My 419 is brought to you in part by 360 Painting, the residential and commercial painting experts. Contact them today for more information, or to book a quote, please call 419-360-9121.
Welcome back to Love My 419. I'm Bill, Sandy, Steve. And Steve, what do you got for a final thought?
Well, you know what? I don't normally do this, but we have to give a shout out to our extended Love My 419 family at the people over at the Renaissance Apartments in downtown Toledo.
Right.
Love
we love them.
this
Thank
show.
Thank you.
So we're going to wave to all the
Hi, everybody.
They get together
Enjoy.
and they watch the show. So I think that's very, very, very cool. So, yeah. So, huge shout out. Oh, no.
Get out of the scene. Get out of the scene. Stop it.
That's
God. He's got to get into everything. Look at this.
He is too much.
That's funny.
Well, that's
thank you,
wonderful.
folks. It's great.
Yeah.
What
God
have you got,
bless him.
Sandy?
What do I have?
Yeah.
I saw Robert Easter after he /won or lost that fight, and I thought humble is not in his vocabulary.
No.
Humility passed him by.
Wow.
What's the fighter saying, isn't it?
Well, he had 2 judges that said he won. 1 judge said no. People on Twitter, 62% of people on Twitter said that he lost. 38% said he won.
Wow.
So it's a real controversy with Easter and the young man that, quote unquote, either beat or he didn't beat. But, when you think you've won, whether you've got all 3 judges or not, it would be very nice if you showed some humility. And I thought that he really overkilled himself.
Wow.
I did.
Just beat his
was
rear
not,
end up and walk off.
Well,
What the heck?
he was not nice about it. Somebody said once upon a time when you're a winner, you can show a lot of
humility.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well, maybe
no.
he needs to go to the Steve Remy finishing school.
That's true. Better he should go to the
He'd get
Sandy
finished.
There you
Eisenberg.
go.
That would finish him.
The
Yeah.
Sandy
He's gonna be
Eisenberg
talking
finishing
funny
school.
and
We'd
stuff.
straighten that boy out.
He'd be done.
Okay, I think we've done it. I don't even have a final thought after
After
that.
that.
We've done this enough. We've done this enough. We're gotta get out of here. Okay, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Stay
Take
well.
care.
Bye.